Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Kusama. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Kusama has been performing very good as of the last 24 hours. So from the bottom in November, we went up approximately 259%. So everyone is asking themselves whether you should be getting into Kusama right now or not. And my answer to that question is a definite no. Now I do hold Kusama. Rather, I did hold Kusama and I took profit within this pump. If you want to know where exactly am I selling, you can take a look at my Patreon. But we did take profit on Kusama. My average entry, I believe, was around $21, $22, something around that area. And of course, we've been dollar cost averaging throughout this bear market here in 2023. So the plain and simple answer is you have to be waiting for a retracement. Now, where do we expect Kusama to come back down to? We can start taking a look at previous levels of resistance and support. So for example, this area from April 2024 at $33.76 could be a really good entry point for Kusama. If you want to set up some buy limit orders, make sure to do that in advance, just so you can catch potential wicks to the downside. We can also apply a Fibonacci retracement from our bottom here in August, and we can drag it all the way up to our local top in December. Just like that. So what happened here is that we got past the 786 and now we're dumping. You can take a look at this golden ratio at $35.87. And as you can see, that was our support back in January 2024. Then we bounced off of that, had a move to the upside, printed a double top pattern, and then we corrected. So I would be looking at $35.90 down to $33.76 for support. That will be a really good range. And if you take a look at the RSI, you can clearly see that we have an overbought position right now. And this is a bit unhealthy at this point because, 250% in less than a month is quite a lot. So we want to see a healthy retracement, and we want to kind of build a nice support around the $35 to $30 range. From there, we can continue to the upside. And if we take a look at the 1.618 from this Fibonacci retracement, our target is sitting at $166.85. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what levels that could align with. So that does align nicely with the June-July 2021 support bounces. We're going to switch over to the weekly chart so we can take a look at some long-term targets and the broader view of the chart. And before we continue with the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in getting more exclusive content, you want to support me as a creator, and you like what you're seeing here on YouTube and you want more, feel free to check out the Patreon. That's definitely a place for you. There's a 7-day free trial, which means you can get access to all of my content since the inception of the page. So that means you get podcasts, low cap gems, technical analysis, project reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We try to do posts there on a daily basis. We cover airdrops and a lot of stuff that we don't really cover on YouTube because we don't have as much time. And of course, because patrons get more stuff and more content. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description. Thank you all. Let's continue on with the video. Switching over to the weekly, you can see we have a channel up pattern right now. And we also had this falling wedge pattern that we are breaking out of very, very impulsively. And we're breaking back into this channel up pattern. We have been retesting the top here as resistance multiple times. And we have been doing the same over here with the bottom, with this nice bottoming structure over here and over here. We ended up breaking below the channel. We back tested it as resistance here, and then we went even lower. And this was a really good time to be dollar cost averaging into Kusama if you were bullish on the project. If you're still bullish on the project and you're holding, congratulations. Now above you can see 3 major levels for your take profit. If you want to be taking profits somewhere around this area, around $65, that is your August 2022 high, which we failed to break through in March 2024. And by all means, we're still in a bear market for Kusama. We haven't broken above this major resistance level. We printed a lower low over here, right? You printed a lower low with this low. So we're still in a bear market. After we break the August 2022 high, only then we can specifically say that, okay, we're flipping the trend here. We're flipping from bearish to bullish, and now we can expect more targets to the upside. The next area is based on this touch from February 2022, and that's around $105 to $116. And then next up we have this area based on the June 2021 and the March-April 2022 touches. That's between $201 to $178. So that's another area for you to look at if you want to be taking some profits. And then of course you can target the second fib level and the 2.272 and the all-time high for Kusama. So this entire move that took us multiple months from October into February 2024 is literally a few weeks time of work essentially for Kusama. So once we break out of this channel up pattern, I do think we're going to have a fruitful bull market for Kusama. Hopefully we can at least retrace back to our previous all-time high. The token dilution is not that bad on this project, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. If we take a look at the weekly RSI, we are approaching the overbought very quickly. So if we start pumping more aggressively above the $60 range, maybe you want to either swing trade or take a little bit of profit off the table, because once you get overbought, of course, that is where it gets dangerous, and the risk of seeing a correction is much higher than the risk of seeing a correction down here on the RSI. Now, taking a look at the stochastic, you can see we're in the overbought already. The last time we were in the overbought was back in December 2023. The MACD over here printed a bullish cross, and you can see that the last time we did that was all the way back in June, July 2022, and that of course was followed by, let's actually see what that was followed by. So we printed the bullish cross, but there was a divergence actually. We were continuing the downtrend on the price action, but the MACD was looking, more bullish. So that was a bit of a divergence until this point here in October 2023, and we had an EMA squeeze over there. So the moving average, the yellow line, bounced off the 55, and from there, that was essentially your entry signal. The RSI was low, the stochastic was low, we just had a bounce on the MACD. That was a really good entry. Now we have a bullish cross on the MACD confirming our uptrend from September, so you could have still entered below $20. And right now we're moving to the upside very, very quickly. So avoid chasing these green candles. Let me know what are your targets to the upside for Kusama in this bull market. Stay safe and take care.